Hey, Manifesh. It is the 16th of February 2020. Pray you're all doing well. I must share this with you because it just came upon me, and we're looking at yet another gigantic ritual, and something may or may not come of it. We will see. So, what I need to show you is that Trump is attending the Daytona 500 today. Okay, now right off the bat, the number 500, if we look at this in our concordance in the Greek, the number 500 is literally an opponent of Messiah. Antichrist, literally, is what it is. Okay? And we're looking at the 62nd running of the Daytona Antichrist, right? Now get a load of this. This is absolutely amazing to me. As of today, if we go back exactly 62 weeks, like the 62nd running of the Daytona, like Daniel 9:26, we land on December 10th, 2018. And you cannot in a million years make this stuff up. On that day, they had a miracle of ingathering and dedicated the altar for the third temple. They called out the 70 nations to join in the consecration of the altar for the third temple, and a full dress reenactment of the daily sacrifice was held. What does it tell us? In Daniel 9:26, 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off. 9:27, and he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease. Do you see what I'm saying here? This is insane to me. Exactly 62 weeks ago to the day. You following me? This is Trump's 1122nd day in office, which I found interesting in of itself. But the fact that he's 26,911 days old today is extremely interesting. This 2662, let's not forget the Jews numerically, Yod He Vav is 26. I find this absolutely amazing, and it means something. I just don't know exactly what. You know what I mean? He's going to be the Grand Marshal. And let's not forget, he's only the second sitting president to attend the Daytona 500 after George W. Bush. Coincidentally, the president in office during 9/11 and read Psalm 23. Crazy. The Grand Marshal is nothing but a giant Masonic ritual. He plans on taking a lap around the track in the Beast, which of course brings me right to Revelation 13:11, the second beast, the two horns like a lamb, which this word horns right here literally means the hair of the head. Trump and his hair. And he spoke as a dragon. Like the snake poem.
You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
And the Cadillac is an XT6, which numerically is 626. Frontwards and backwards. The 62nd Daytona, the 62 weeks. Trump 26/9/11. He is 46, just like Obama read Psalm 46 on 9/11/2011. This is crazy stuff. He's going to tell them to start their engines. In the very simple, non-magic gematria, it is 2:30. Start your engines. The race begins at 2:30. And what do they do when they start their engines? They rev their engines. Revelation, showing their horsepower, as in Revelation 6:2, 26. The white horse, the lukos, the light, the white. Hebrew word 3022. Genesis 3:22. Lest they take of the tree of life and live forever, which is what happens to be what Trump tweeted out 11 days ago when he was acquitted, found not guilty on his 1111th day of office, and he tweets out, Trump forever, for Eve, for the life giver, the queen of heaven, mother goddess. That's who they worship, people. Just telling you. The Russian video when they nuked Florida.
Is an indefensible nuclear missile with a video showing warheads raining down on Florida.
That was on March 1st, 2018. The 2018 makes a 9/11. The 3/1, of course, a 13. Exactly 718 days ago. And if you don't understand Thelema, Enochian magic, how these powers and principalities operate, then you won't understand this, but the number 718 is the equivalent of the 666. It just is. I will leave links. Go there with caution if you're so inclined, okay? It's interesting that tomorrow, the great eclipse that crossed the 7 Jerusalems, that will be 911 days ago. Crazy. But the number one main thing I wanted to share with you is the fact that the 500 is the Antichrist. It's the 62nd Daytona. 62 weeks to the day prior to today was December 10th, where they held a sacrifice, the temple of the altar, which in Daniel 9:26 tells us, after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off. And in 9:27 it tells us about the sacrifice and oblation will cease. I'm just giving this. I pray that it blesses someone. There's just a lot here to digest. At the very least, this is a gigantic ritual. Pray for the people in Daytona. Keep looking up. Keep seeking Jesus every moment. And peace and grace to all of you. Many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,